Alright, so what's going on? This is going to be my review on this brand new 2018 STI. As you can tell, it's the same body style that is the current year, and it just doesn't even look good to me. Personally, it looks like a Corolla with a spoiler. I mean, that's exactly what this car looks like. Just the shape of it, it doesn't even look aggressive. So let's just get right into this. The first thing you're going to notice, that big black chunk right in the middle there, or right in the front and the middle, I guess. Um, it's plastic. It's not even mesh. Why they couldn't just go with like a mesh look or even make it mesh for better cooling is beyond me. But why they did the front end like that just doesn't even look good. I don't get it. And the way they did kind of that front piece right there below the grill, that doesn't even look good. It looks like the Evo, kind of like how the Evos did on the Evo X's. It just doesn't even look good. Um, I mean, I can go on and on about this. I am not a fan of this shape at all, or even the little touches that they've done. Like the headlights, they're kind of recessed back now. Kind of gives it more quote unquote an aggressive look. But personally, it still looks like an Evo in the front. And even this next picture where it shows the calipers. I know when they came out with the 2017 WRX concept, they had this blue, they had those lime green calipers on it, and it looked really good. But this car just does not seem to pull it off. I don't know what it is, but those calipers need to be thrown out. If they want to change the caliper color, they should be red. The only reason I say red is because there's already red accents on the outside of the car, so those red calipers would kind of make everything pop. And I think it looked really, really good. The blue is beautiful, but it's just, there's little lime green calipers. Nothing else is lime green, so why just throw that out there? I mean, next is the interior. The interior is the same as pretty much what's in the new or in the current body style, minus a few glossy plastic upgrades and a little bit bigger screen on the top of the dash, not the one that shows your nav, but the one above it where it shows your boost and gas mileage. So they say that's a little bit bigger, but still, I mean, you're paying $40,000 plus for a car that's primarily plastic, and that really, really bothers me. Why they can't upgrade on that is beyond me. I mean, if they're trying to go for a more economy, more everyday driver car, you need to change something with that interior. Like I said, it's all plastic, and for what you're paying, it just doesn't make any sense. I know you're paying for performance, but you gotta have something else. You can't just rely on performance to sell a car, I guess. And this last picture where it shows the gauge cluster. The previous year, or not previous year, but previous generations, they had the cluster where it had the tachometer in the middle, kind of gave it that more aggressive look. And now with everything, being the same size and everything else, it just doesn't even look good. Like, it just takes away from the aggression of what the car is. And I hate how Subaru is kind of, coming on these cars and making them more civilized. I understand you're trying to market, to a bigger range of people, but everybody knows why you buy these cars. And it's not to daily drive them and get crazy good gas mileage out of them. You buy them to run hard. I mean, they're performance cars. If you ever driven one or rode in one, you will know exactly what I mean. These cars, for what they are phenomenal. But this look of trying to take everything more of an economy route and the tuning of the car, it just doesn't even make sense. And you're keeping the same EJ 257 in them, and I mean, that motor cannot even handle the factory tune. It's sad. If you really want to know how these cars should perform, if you have a chance to drive from a 2004 to 2007 STI, I highly recommend driving one, even if it's stock. Those cars are incredible, and that's how these cars still should be. But they're down tuning everything to make them more fuel efficient and more fuel economy and better emissions. But realistically, you don't buy these cars to get 30 miles to a gallon. You buy them because you're probably going to throw them in a turn and accelerate hard coming out. I mean, That's what it boils down to. So that's just my thoughts and reviews on the car. I would like to know what you guys think about it as well. That would be pretty awesome if you would, post in your opinions down in the comments below. But in the meantime, guys, that's what I have to say about the car. To wrap it up, I do not like it at all, and I think it's quite ugly. And I personally will not buy this shape of a car or any STI until they changed the motor out of them.